And we're live! Hello everyone and welcome back to the dungeon. I'm your host as usual, Dungeon Master Vibe, and welcome back! So, we did not end up having that stream yesterday, obviously, since I did not... Wait, did I stream yesterday? No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't stream yesterday. I ended up getting back kind of later than expected. So there was no stream yesterday, sorry about that. But we are streaming today with Tales of Arise, and we've actually got a bit of a fun week ahead of us here, so let me just go ahead and run that down for you. Real fast here. So, as it stands right now, plan is, obviously, Tales of Arise today. Gonna be continuing with what I'm guessing is, the second half of this game. I figured we would deepen the game than that, but based on how things went last time, the friggin' Season 2 type opening situation we got going on, I guess we're only about halfway through this game, if not, maybe a little bit more. I feel like it's maybe at least a little further than halfway is my guess. So we're still going to be playing this game for a while, which is just fine with me, because I'm enjoying the hell out of this game. So yeah. Let's see, other news though. So tomorrow, as of now, the plan is much later in the day. We will be doing a stream of Crab Game, is the current plan, with various friendos from the Vineyard. That should be a lot of fun. Another one of the minions is actually doing most of the organizing for that, so I believe they will be, of course, streaming their perspective as well. So we should have a couple different perspectives you can actually watch from. I'm excited to play that. That should be a lot of fun. Game looks interesting, to say the least. And then with that, I'm actually thinking tomorrow I want to try something different. We're going to try to also do a stream early in the day, like much earlier, like possibly in the morning time. I mean, I've done that before, and it's been mixed results. But I'm thinking I'll do like a pretty chill stream tomorrow, like kind of early in the day. I think I'm possibly Minecraft, because they got the Minecraft server up and running. Hopefully it works, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I have actually accidentally crashed the server they made twice now, so I'll have to be super careful if I play that. But yeah. So yeah, so that's the plan as of now, and then those are the for sure ones we got planned at the moment, and then Friday stream will probably be more Library of Luna, unless I decide to play something else. But yeah, that is essentially the plan as of now. And we might actually try to squeeze something in on Wednesday. I'm not totally sure at the moment, because that was actually originally when the Crab Game stream was going to be, but then we had to due to some scheduling stuff, we actually backed it up a day, which actually works a little bit easier on my end. So that works out just fine. But yeah. So that about does it for my usual haphazard announcements. Thank you guys very much. Last thing though is I do see we got a new follower and a new sub since the last time we streamed. So thank you very much, new follower for your sub. As well as with that, we are actually only 4 people away from hitting 100 followers. I'm going to be honest with you, I have nothing particularly planned for that. I don't. I just yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything planned. So, yeah. But yeah. So that's about it for announcement type stuff. So why don't we hop into the game? Because I don't really know what's going on at this point in the game. Because I kind of expected the game to be over after we beat that last guy. But it's not. It looks like we got a lot left to go. So let's check it out. I think I'm actually going to try and make myself a little bigger in the corner here. Big. I am big. Bigger. There we go. Oh, I do believe I fixed most all the like sound alert and redeem type stuff. I think I fixed all of that since last time, so they should be working properly now. But yeah. Okay, so we're still locked out the other areas for the time being, but it looks like there are some new side quests, so we'll be hitting those up as soon as we wrap things up here. Don't actually know what. Check to see if there are any other problems. Then we got various side quests. I feel like this could be pretty side quest heavy one.
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do.
Alright, they're on the rocks
I'm
again.
not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Haros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shionne?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
So I'm trying to adjust some stuff on the other screen too. Okay, it looks good. Looks good now. There we go. Oh. Hey, what the hell happened to him? He's no longer with us. It always looked like he was struggling with his health, but still. So close finding living like a normal human being too.
No way!
Damn. Does he have any living relatives? Just his mom. I think she lives in that area over there.
Alright.
Got it. Break the news to her.
Having to inform her mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
I'm guessing over there. Oh, maybe not. That's the end.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Ah, oh yeah.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Who?
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Shionne hates side quest.
Sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am. I have some bad news. It's your son. He's... That's okay. I know. You do? What are you doing? I have work that must be done today since my son can no longer work. It's like this here too, huh?
Alright.
Get about your work, or better yet, think of tending to your son as your task for today. Very well, I'll get to work. Oh boy.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work? Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zugals roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Well, look who it is. Oh, Yugen. Wonder what today's recipe would be. You're getting ahead of yourself, young miss. Come on, Gordino. We all know where this is heading. You have me there. Indeed, I've come across an incredible recipe buried deep in the bowels of Pelagian's mighty fortress.
That's great.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it'll ever satisfy your apparently insatiable hunger to hunt for recipes and traces like that. Well, as it so happens, I met a sailor back in Mahag-Sur. He let me borrow a boat, and then I was here before I knew it.
What?
You rode that boat all the way here? That's right, but more importantly, What I found in that castle was a forbidden recipe, sealed away since ancient
What?
times. Forbidden, you say? What reason could anyone have for locking it away for all these years? Maybe it's bad. I haven't the faintest idea. That's why we must make it so we can find out. So I ask you all to gather me the ingredients. Once more, however being such an old recipe, its directions are written rather stupidly. Calls for something white, soft, and fluffy, stimulating powder, neither swine nor hare meat, and finally, something white, soft, and fluffy. Why does it ask for that twice? I guess that one of them similarly refers to rice.
Nice.
Maybe the recipe is calling for double the normal amount of rice. Sounds okay to me. I don't think they'd write it like that if that was the case. I'm pretty sure all these ingredients can be found in Ganethos, so can I count on you to go fetch them?
Sorry.
Yes.
I'm more than happy to handle it.
That's great.
What she said. Oh, dependable as always. Then I shall let you two get to work. Good luck. Huh, so I don't have the ingredients for this one at the moment, I guess. Usually I'm lucky enough to where I have everything gathered up already.
White, soft,
Nice
and fluffy
to-
items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible.
I might as well pick up these other quests while I'm here.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Don't be so
Sounds
dramatic
like
about
our
it.
cue to...
It's so scary. Really scary.
Well...
What's wrong? Why are you so afraid? Heard all sorts of strange noises like crackle, roar, splish splash, howl, whoosh, and boom bump outside of town, and you left the town. I go wandering outside where it's not safe, you hear me? Easy, Rinwell. Kid, you probably spotted a Zool. Did you see anything when it made that crackling roar sound? It was red. Red, crackling and roaring. Red. Oh, I get it. It must mean you saw fire coming out of it. Fire, of course. So that would mean the splashing sound is water, the howling sound is wind, and that booming sound was you, Rinwell?
Hey.
Why's it gotta be me? Because you're always loud and booming when you're dropping lightning on me when you get mad. So a kid wouldn't know anything about that. Boom boom, you're... See what I mean? Even he agrees, and he already knows you. If you two have had quite enough teasing me, there's a dangerous Zoogle on the loose. You gonna make the scary thing go away, lady?
Got it.
You bet, don't worry. Us grown-ups will take care of it. If he saw it outside of town, do you think he was in the Lab 2 Marshlands? Whatever it is, sounds like it's gonna be a pain. Go get him, Bucky boy. Is that your nickname for me or something? Yeah, the other one just requires me to fetch stuff, so I don't necessarily need to track that one.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Hey, you're those liberators. Can I ask you to help me with something? Huh? Sound a lot more lively than most people around here. I am. It's all thanks to those boomies. Boomies?
Well,
I mean, those tiny little zoos? Yep, those are the ones. Every time I see one of them, I can't help but think about how freakishly cute and adorable they are. More people could see them up close, I bet they start to feel better a lot
Yeah.
faster. You really think so? I mean, I guess they're pretty cute for zoogles, I give you that. I know, right? The way they stare at you with those beady eyes, little fangs that can chew through anything. I love everything about them.
No way.
You're crazy. Those things are scary as hell. They never shut up and they like to throw that dirty stuff at you. Yeah.
Huh?
It's all part of their charm. You can look at them forever, never get tired of it. So I guess what I want to ask is, could you defeat a handful of them outside of town and bring them back here for me? Pretty please?
got it.
Sure, no problem. But I hope the people here get better faster. We're happy to try anything. You really have to beat them up if you just want people to admire them. I hate to do it, but you know how naughty those boobies can get sometimes, right? It's really for the best this way. Anyway, thanks for helping. Can't wait to see what you guys bring in. By the way, kind of unrelated to what we're doing currently, but the new V2.
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kind of see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies?
Anyways, the new update on VTube Studio is very cool. They added the built-in hand tracking. I don't have any hand tracking on this particular model, but what you can do is you can actually use different gestures as hotkeys. So now I have this gesture linked to hand movement now. Which is pretty handy, because sometimes it's kind of difficult to go by the hotkey. Not that I really use the gesture much, honestly. I don't know. I don't play a lot of games. Would get myself into situations much where
Okay, off we go.
feel the need.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
I should actually manage the ranch, because... Ooh. Mysterious natural wonders born with a pig's body and rabbit's ears. Eagles are known to have a taste for their rare, pricey meat. I'm going to take one of the dogs off because the horse can also protect Zools, and put an extra cat.
Yes.
Then I get started. Bring me some fire.
What?
Wait, you intend to burn your child? That's right, that's how you do it. I don't understand. Would a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? I'm sorry, I've done something wrong. Tell me, do you have no custom where relatives of the deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. Who we have on Dana. Up until recently, our people were too busy touring away to think burial rites. Among Renans, it's customary for relatives to send the remains out into the heavens. Why introduce such practice to Dana? We believe that in doing so, the deceased spirit shall join the flow of astral energy that travels the cosmos. You can never do something like that. It's a nice chance for the bereaved to see their loved ones. Surely something should be done to honor their memory. But death is part of everyday living for us Danans. You think we're going to ship bodies into space somehow every single day? I assuming that something more ought to be done. When the Rena still ruled over us, we didn't even know if it was safe to build grave sites. As bodies decompose, they can spread diseases. We didn't have any other choice in how we could bury our people. Anyway, don't think for a second I've forgiven everything that the Renans did to us. Tell me, Oven, do you know why none of us have last names like them? Let me tell you why. It's because we outnumbered them. They denied us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. Enough. Your people steal so much from us as it is, and on top of that, you have the gall trying to make us live like you two. If you hate it here so much, why don't you just turn them all hollow? That's enough. No more. The Negus could strike at any time, and here we are fighting amongst ourselves. While we're aware of the suffering and hatred we each harbor, but if we're going to coexist, we have to recognize each other's differences. That's what we're all working together to achieve. To bring it into this whole system and begin to live together side by side. That's why I believe. And that's why I'm here. If any of you think differently, then be my guest and leave. Break down every last barrier, even if I have to do it alone. Indeed. Sincerely apologize. I consider you a true friend, but it would appear that I have yet to reckon with all people's dark history in earnest.
I'm afraid not.
When I completely accept the blame in all of this, but can I express how very sorry I am for clearly offending you so deeply?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for lashing out at you as hard as I did, Dohalim. I guess I'm still working through a lot of emotions. I know you were only thinking about what I was best for his son, too. Not a lot of voice dialogue so far in this bit.
Rinwell.
Rinwell, I'd like you to teach me about the culture and history of this planet. Perhaps that will help us begin to bridge the gap.
Huh?
Huh? Sure, I don't mind. Can you teach me about Rena too, then, please? Too more alike than you realize sometimes. Okay, we're able to patch things up. We lost enough good people along the way as it is. Sorry for the distraction. Let's your son on this. We'll do it the Dana way. Yes. Thank you. You've granted me that task. Don't mention it. The least we could do for you as his mom. Well, because of all of you, my son is at peace now.
Right.
Rest assured, we intend to build a future for this world that would make him proud.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
Law's best boy.
You're welcome?
No choice. Take this. You're finished. Come one, come all. Begin. Sword right now.
Resonate with the earth.
Here I come.
These ones can run rings around us.
Blood.
Rending you apart.
Bloody howling. Take this.
Supernova!
In a vine.
Here I go.
Take this. You're finished.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Do it, alright! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Searing Flame! Reload! Raging Storm!
The heavens must be smiling.
Said I can get all the ingredients like I need in this area, so I guess I just need to farm all the pickups in this area.
think we could take that one?
Well, if you're up for being the decoy.
No thanks. Let's turn back.
I don't know, it doesn't seem so bad. Oh, come on. Yeah, this would be the people we need to fight it to.
This one's tough!
It's a duel of the arts! Confiscated! Is it in the sky?
Hurricane thrust! Coming,
This one's mine! Illuminate the dark!
Here I come!
Holy glimmer!
It's over! Easter!
Holy land! Searing flame!
I'm not done!
Radiant glow!
The enemy wields arcs too.
We'll soon see about that!
Another one showed up.
It's over!
If it's in the sky,
Resonate
it's
with the
mine!
earth. Stalagmite.
I never miss! Here goes! Confiscated! It's weakened! It's in the wind!
This ends now!
Back on the wind!
Smite with blackened blade.
I'm not done! Flaming thrust!
All three of them the boss?
He's there!
Can't get out of this.
Easter!
Benediction light.
Yeah, like they're all like bigger than normal ones. I think all these ones could actually play all the boss actually.
Sword Rain Alpha! Dazzle! You're mine! It's over! You're mine! It's over! Hurricane thrust!
I don't know how to pick one and focus on.
It's over! Soaring Light Spear! Tear! Hurricane thrust! Here I come! It's over! Begin!
This one's mine! This one's mine!
Here I come! I'll blind you with this over! Dazzle!
A thrilling performance.
Take this! Dazzle! Now! While it's reeling!
Take it down! Not in your dreams!
Ready and rare! Tempest! Take this! It's over!
Where are you going? Lightning to catapult! Thunderbolt!
Easter!
Illuminate!
You're mine! You're finished!
Reload!
Soaring Light Spear! Tear! Hurricane thrust!
I'm almost over!
Okay, here I go!
Radiant
Take this! Here I come! Take this! You're finished!
There's a lot going on in this fight.
Hurricane thrust!
Don't mind if I do! Steel Force! This one's mine! I hope this medicine works.
This one's all mine!
Knock it into next week.
Oh, nice.
Burn! Okay, here I go.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better. Sword Rain Alpha! Be still!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
Soaring Light Spear! Take this!
Here I go.
No further! Here I come! Flaming thrust! Here I come! You're finished! Soaring Light Spear! You're finished!
Jeez. Some of these attacks are getting pretty Intense working on.
Rotating pile driver. Burn in hell.
Not as a dream.
Take this. Lightning thrust. It's over. Soaring light spit.
This one's mine.
Wide open. It won't escape me. It's over. Be still. Now or never. Soaring light spear. They smite with blackened soda. Take this. Its defenses are down. Here I come. Execution. Soaring light spear. Bloody. Another incantation ruined. This is some
I'm not sure how we get out of
Shit. What? We were doing so good.
I can't believe this.
That one attack managed to hit everyone.
You can tell it's tough
Ruined the
just
whole
looking
fight.
at it.
Yeah. It'd probably mess us up good.
Well, now it would. Shit. Alright, we'll come back to that. Man, that's annoying. Map action. Huh? What was the map action over there?
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Oh. Person. Thank you. I'm going to attend to work. Gathering food now. Shion, goddess of kindness.
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this?
Psh, you know. Actually, no, he probably doesn't know. It's a bit dense. Gotta have a cat. My quest. There we go. See, 2 times, neither swine nor hail meat. It's chicken. Quite gems, white, soft, and fluffy objects.
We should be able to cook here.
I think I get the gist of this now.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good. All right, it's done. Apologies for the wait, you guys.
That's a lot of fish you've cut up again, Kisara.
That's because I caught so many earlier. If you're going to eat them, it's best to do it while they're still fresh.
Was it difficult slicing up that many fish?
No, I'm used to it. It's no big deal for me at this point.
I know I probably shouldn't be saying this after all the trouble you went through, but I've never really understood the appeal of sashimi.
Oh, I'm sorry, Law. I didn't realize. I only make it because it's an easy way to deal with big catches when I fish.
You haven't done anything wrong, Kisara. Law, if you don't like the flavor, you're always welcome to add some of my spices to it.
Hey, yeah, that might work. I'll just put some of this here.
What's wrong, Law? I'd never seen someone jump up and sprint off that fast.
He ran as soon as he took a bite of that sashimi.
Was he crying because of the taste?
I don't think the sashimi is the problem here, guys.
Elfin spices. It's super spicy.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
I'm looking forward to breakfast.
Kisara. Catch and fillet.
Did you get enough sleep?
In the water's edge, I see but for a moment one Ganeth Haros.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
Yeah, try to beat this thing. Because like it was literally one attack that just everyone managed to get caught up in.
Try harder! My turn! Here I come! It's over! Tear! Here I come!
Leave enemies arch to me.
No complaints here! Elusive Tornado drive! Take this! I'll take you all on!
Not in your dreams.
Elusive deity! Take this!
Here I go.
It's over!
You're
Sword Rain Alpha!
Gemini Aqua. Hey, drink more. There you go. Nope. Fury.
Here I come!
In here.
Ignite!
I'll be saving this one.
Here I come!
Ready.
Elusive
Dance in the way into the fray. In here.
Soaring Light Spear!
This'll come in handy.
Take this! Resonate with the earth! It's over!
Up in the morning. Water. Illuminate the dark. Come forward.
Light Spear!
This one's mine. Holy land.
Take this! Strike!
Reload.
Shion immediately got it back too from hitting both of them.
You're finished! Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Here goes.
Explosive Ring!
Got it. Mega ray. Now's our chance.
That attack was longer than Demetrius.
Yours to be let free! Take this!
Maybe they upgrade after a while.
Sword Rain Alpha! Be still!
One more time.
Eat them!
I never miss. Holy
You're
land.
mine!
That is tough.
Here, let me help. First aid.
Now I can let loose! Get out of this! Take it!
Annihilation. Hear me.
Everlasting Shot! Negative
Here
shield!
I go. Celestial ladder.
You picked the wrong fight!
Celestial back to your arms. Here I come.
Apart! Bloody hell! You're mine!
Radiant.
Tear!
Light astral energy.
Here I go!
I'm gonna-
No, mind if I do.
Bloody howling! Here I come!
Hear me. Flame of death. Burning. Thunder field. Here's a healing arm.
Now I can let loose! Strike!
Dance in the wind.
Soaring Light Spear! Resonate with the earth! It's over! You're mine! You're finished!
Focus your attack.
Light Spear! It's over! You're finished! Armor won't save you!
Oh, that's
You're mine! Far enough! Take this!
Lightning contact.
Beast Pistol!
Illuminate the dark.
Burn in hell!
Come forth, holy glimmer.
Take this!
This one's mine.
Now, while it's reeling, I'm not done! Dazzle! Dragon Swarm!
Our arts are being interrupted.
Not in your dreams. First
In
aid.
your death.
Bloody howling! You're finished!
Resonate with the earth. The fluidity of their movement is simply incredible.
Light astral energy raging cascade.
Benediction light.
Freeze laser.
You're mine!
Let's put you out of your misery. In here.
Thank you!
This'll come in
You're
handy.
finished!
Now you see what I can do!
Shining supernova. More where that came from.
Ignite!
bad timing.
Can't get out of this! Bloody holiday! Soaring light spear! You'll pay for that! Flaming thrust! The flame inside me, yours! Be let free! Easter!
Take this! Not in your dreams! Here's evil!
I'm not done!
Lightning orb!
Soaring Alpha! Dragon Force!
Ready to go! Feel! I'll be saving you! Radiant light!
Better if you don't get up.
Here,
Armor won't save you!
Alright!
This freaking fight. It's like the longer the fight goes on, the more intense the magic gets.
Soaring light spear! I could do without you. Hey, no!
Shit.
Can't get... Here!
Forgive me.
Focus your attack! Raging cascade! Hold on to your arc! Here I come! From Death's abyss!
Elusive deity!
Rotating pile now for something
I owe you. Russia! Dragon form! Try this! Blackened blade! Explosive ring!
I'm out of ammo, handle it. Far enough.
Oh, that's when I killed us first then.
Dim! I'm gonna need more than that. Resonate with the earth! We've got him on the run!
Don't get caught!
Right. Still anyone's fight. Can't get out of this!
Not in your dreams!
Here I come!
Couldn't make it in time.
Raging cascade!
This should do it!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Photon raging cascade! Thinking! I'm sorry.
It's on!
Radiant
Burn it down! Shattering the pieces!
Wonder if this will also count towards the objective of beating the demons, but I think these are different from those.
That's gonna smart.
That's good.
Stay away from my friend!
Oh, and it does kill too. Silly. Let's use it. There.
Be still! Negative gate! Soaring light spear! You're mine!
I never miss!
You're finished!
It can't get up! Waterfall!
Far enough.
My reach is even wider!
Let me help!
You're finished! Armor won't save you! You picked the wrong fight!
Here! Not on my watch! Hear me, flame of fury!
Soaring light spear! No further! Take this! It's over! Begin! Soaring light spear! I'm ready! Kisara!
Get them all!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Brief. Coming out a bit wild.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry. I've got your back.
Mystical Luminical. Oh, yeah, that one. Okay, so that one, I actually have to go back to that area, but I don't think I can go back there right now. What is something white?
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
So what meat does it want then? Oh, wait. I might actually be asking for... Okay, the pig, because then it's a pig and a rabbit. Is that what it wants?
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I think so. And then I did look it up, because I got no clue what the heck it's on my Sun Wine Floppy, but it wants tofu, and I buy it at the end. Can't do the thing yet.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
So at a certain point, the weapons do reach a point where they're like recolors of previous versions, but it is a 2 degree that they do, you know, still look pretty neat. There's still a nice variety in the designs. Oh, but that one's a bit dull.
Right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
So I'm not going to rest at the inn yet then, because that's how we move on. I want to attend these other quests in first.
Yeah.
Fine, because I'm a big, strong brother. Thanks, lady. You're so kind. I love you. Oh. This kid not hiding his feelings for you anyway. Now try not to run out of town on your own from now on, okay? Okay, see you later, Boom Lady.
Seriously?
So he still thinks I'm not in Boom. I guess I'm okay with that. Go get him, Borky boy. What are you talking about? I already did. Winmo, Lightning Princess. Oh yeah, the one of those, the food guy.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Maybe
Sounds
just
like
for me.
RQ to step in and help.
She.
Oh, hey!
Hey, what's up, dude?
Seriously?
Terrible opening, lol. Oh, what's all with it? Up? What do you mean, what is up? I just mean, like, how's your work? Are you making progress? No, I'm not making progress.
Well...
Is there a problem? Yes. Is there a specific reason why your work isn't going so well? I don't have any materials. Where do you get the materials before? From the Zugals in the castle. From the Zugals? Jeez. Go show just how little Volan soldiers used to steal. But his forces are all guns, so how are you getting the materials these days? I'm not, because there were no Zugals.
That's just...
I suppose without any Renans left in the castle to keep them contained, Zugals got out of their own. So they got loose and turned into feral strays. I suppose they didn't wreck the city on the way out.
Guess...
Getting back to this guy, if we don't help him out, he's probably just gonna stand around not getting anything done, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely. Then I guess that means we better go out and find the materials he's looking for. Probably won't solve his problem forever, but at least he'll give him something to do once he has them.
Yeah.
Good idea. So we might be able to act freely now, but it's still not safe to leave the city.
Yeah!
And settle. Let's hope we can give the man what he needs.
Not in the castle, not in town. Where did he go?
No idea. but let's try searching the city.
It's always seat of the pants with you, isn't it?
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Curry, perhaps. Or burgers. No, mashed potatoes. It's so hard to decide.
Xion has really become quite the foodie, huh?
At least all that time teaching her wasn't for naught.
Shame it all sounds so rich.
Yep. Wait. No. Yeah.
Done. This is sure to give the others some...
I'll see you again tomorrow.
What joy to be sated. May I know this satisfaction evermore.
Because I don't remember if these flying ones were out and about before. So maybe those are the ones I need to get the materials from. A lot of high quality materials here.
Gotta break through! Be still! Damn it! Soaring light spear!
Radiant here!
Here I come!
Mega ray!
Be still!
Is that my heart?
It's over!
Blind freak!
Why can't they just sit still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Eat them!
Ready and ready.
You're finished!
Illuminate the dark.
Soaring light spear!
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
If it's in there's still more to go.
I'm ready! Still!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Blam.
Don't get complacent.
Nope, that was it. While I'm out here, I might as well check and see if I can actually go to this place. I don't know if it will though. I feel like it won't let me leave the actual Genthos area.
You guys want to rest here?
Huh, maybe we'll.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here I come. I'm only getting
Over! Devastation! Soaring light spear! Here I come! We got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
You're mine! All yours! Soaring light spear!
There. Got you.
An astral arc?
That's my deal.
Shut him down!
Here.
Lightning thrust!
Annihilation.
You're mine! The
Where
flame
are you
inside
going?
me yearns to be let
This
free!
is it.
You're mine! Eat dirt!
Impressive, Jolie. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Or so they say.
People say that?
No complaints from me.
Oh, those not the enemies I need to beat. Beat 5 times Wild Boomy. So those aren't boomies.
The spray from this waterfall feels so good.
Seriously. Makes the sweat I worked up getting here all worth it.
Don't get too wet now, you two, or else you'll catch a cold.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
How can you smell them from here? So I just think you found like the random flying one, the regular flying ones, right? Not the ones that sit on top of stuff. Five times Wild Boomy. It says I can find them here. Oops.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. I never miss.
I shall ensure you survive this. In a
Hear
vine.
my call.
Take
Our
it.
expert coming through. Is it hot? Get out again. Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Be my guest. I carve through armor. You're mine.
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
The flame inside. No complaints here. Burn.
Glacier to fear. Here's the evil.
Here I come.
Freeze
You're
Lancer.
finished.
Raging Cascade. Will this help?
Sword Rain Alpha.
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Here, let me help. This one's mine.
Strike. Lightning thrust. Tear.
Here.
Phew. What a rush.
Wow, look what I just found.
I can hear them. Those. It's those ones, yeah? Ones that make that noise.
Guess I'm
An opponent like this should be easy.
Where are you going?
You're mine. It's over.
They're surrounding us. Freeze Lancer.
I thought she said parts. No, I'm just like casting.
Glad you had your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be. In a bind.
Here I go.
You picked the wrong fight. Here I come. Sword Rain Alpha. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Not a chance.
Now.
Shield.
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes.
Smeesh.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Found him.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Be still. Devastation. You're mine.
Bloody hell.
Here's the evil. Soaring Light Spear. Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. Take it.
Fine. Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Escape. Take this.
Resonate with
Slowly, in an instant. Impact Claw. We work well together.
like a finely timed wall.
One more time! In here! Glacial Spear!
Dragon Form! You're finished!
A wailing band of lightning!
You're finished!
Water! Here!
Thank you! Soaring Light Spear!
Dance on the wind!
Burning Strike!
No complaints from me.
Alright, two more. So I don't know if any more of those actually spawn over here. Have to keep looking. Oh,
Let's dispose of the trash.
Not today!
This one's not on my watch!
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty. I'll smash you!
We got flyers!
I got this! Marksman handle it!
All
Here
yours!
goes!
No escape! Sword Light Alpha!
Dragon Form! A wailing band of lightning!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Hurricane Thrust!
Now! Law, get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Don't get careless.
magic in this game gets pretty crazy looking. Oh, that's my. Oh,
Is
jeez,
that
I
the
almost
Zulu
fell off.
we were told to dispatch?
I almost fell off the cliff. Fight me.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Negative resonate with the Dragon Form! They may look cute and stuff, but they're bigger!
Kind of keep getting about my second pages though.
It's on! It's over! Eternal devastation! Begin! Here I come!
Your blade moves like silk. I just let my instincts take over. How fascinating.
As impressive as always.
Get toasty!
Bird Strike! We managed to pull through.
Nice. So I can go to other parts of Ganeth house, so it's like. Yeah, I think this will probably wrap up the quest in this area too. Like yes. Well, once we get the livestock taken care of. So I'm pretty sure it's those weird rabbit pigs.
Oh, hey!
Yes, I can work good now. And that takes care of that. Good, everything's okay now. Good luck with your work. Yeah. Oh. What the thank you.
Wow!
Said that all by.
Alright.
No need to thank us, man. Just make sure you put this stuff to good use and do a good job now, okay? Yes, I'll do my best.
I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
I'll go with the boomies.
Yeah.
It went great. We brought some back with us. Great, let me see.
No.
Whoa. There they are. Such cute little freaks you are. Still don't get it.
You
Thanks a million. These little guys, I can draw pictures of boomies and make stuffed animals that look like them. Once these things take off, I'm gonna be super famous and popular. Someone's got it all figured out. It's like this place is in good hands.
Really?
You really think so? Thanks for all your help. I'm gonna make boomies the mascot of this entire city. Just you wait. No problem. We'll be the first in line to buy one of the stuffed animals once they're ready. Hoodle's jealous. Poor Hoodle. I want the like the no talk me Angie meme. I want that, but it's Hoodle.
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a rival.
Okay, off we go.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all...
Nice. Law, friend to the animals.
Hey, look! We've got way more animals!
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense since they're on the same wavelength.
You're making me blush over here.
Law, maybe you should consider what that statement actually means.
Make that set more ground focused.
Yes!
Well, it's about time. This should be everything the recipe asks for. Yes, I see. Rice, spices, rat pig meat, and... is that the other white, soft, and fluffy thing? Yeah, it's called tofu. Apparently you make it by taking the liquid from soybeans and solidifying it. Oh, fascinating. Can't wait to see how it tastes. I know, I'm really curious. I had a lot of trouble bringing this stuff back without Shion stealing it and eating it. Here's the recipe. Go ahead and fix this mabo curry so we can find out why it was forbidden. Curry. Right, we'll get right on.
Just a minute.
What are your horses, Alphen? I'll decide how much spice we put in it. If we let you decide, it'll tear a hole through our stomachs. Fine. Right, because the spices are like super intense since he couldn't feel pain before.
Great!
Alright, it's all done. Make sure to give Shion an extra large serving. Oh, look at that beautiful dish. It smells just as divine, too. Now to see how it tastes.
What?
Whoa, this is exalting, fulfilling, liberating. Absolutely exquisite. I'm in heaven. This masterpiece is surely the key to realizing world peace. So basically, you really like it is what I'm getting to. Great, then let's also go ahead and... oh, you're already eating, huh, Shion? Delicious. I love how the different spices complement each other. And this soft mild tofu gives it a nice texture. I think this tastes great too.
No way!
Oh no, this is bad. Oh wait, hold on a second. I was like, oh no, this is bad. Bad. I thought you liked spice food. This is very bad. Forgive me, Shion. This is absolutely... Stop, you're embarrassing yourself.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
How?
Embarrassing indeed.
Amazing!
Sorry, but it's hard to put into words just how good this tastes. Makes me want to get up and jump for joy. Now you're starting to understand what I've been trying to teach you. Never would have imagined such an overwhelming dish could ever exist. I can hardly feel myself getting addicted to it.
Yes!
Now I see. This may very well be why it was branded a forbidden recipe in ages past. Perhaps even great wars fought over it. Well, perhaps not. Likely not. The more I think about it.
Hey.
I like him. Better make sure you don't eat too much of this stuff, Shion, or you might regret it. I'll be fine. Besides, I prefer to eat it with bread, so...
What?
So, what? What difference does that make?
Very nice.
Feel completely and utterly satisfied. I can leave this realm with no regrets. Having now visited each of the realms, I'm not sure where to travel next. But since fate shall bring us together again one day, till next time, farewell. I bet we go up to the satellite thing that I now have forgotten the name of. But I bet we go up there, and I bet he ends up being up there.
Stuffing bread with marble curry.
What?
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Shion, you're hooked on that stuff.
There's only one other new side quest, and it's at the Hidden Wharf. Oh, maybe the boatman. Maybe we find him. Because he was still missing before. Alright, so I believe we rest the inn here. And that'll move us on to the next step of the journey. Thank you all for your work. You're free to rest here, if you like.
What?
I mean, they're still doing what they were doing before, for the most part.
What's that noise?
Alfred, this is bad. Look at the sky.
Oh, we're being invaded.
Huh?
I don't know. This is my first time seeing it. Probably, though. It's bright, though. I take it this is the next primary plot point. Alright, so I guess they are now draining all the planet of its astral energy. No, not even close. I've been running around the one city doing all the side quests.
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
This is like
It looks like
not even that
Lenegis
long
is
after where we ended
transforming?
last time, so no.
Into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden,
Yeah, I saw it on the
and all
list.
5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the two of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
I didn't know
You're
Sergio
sure
this
you
most
don't
recent
remember
place.
ever
Huh.
seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
So the Renin people
We'll get to the bottom of this
couldn't
later.
see her.
Right now, that wedge
That's
is a
weird.
bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I thought too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
Neat.
I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
And that thing dropped out of Lenegis, the sound. My oh my. Thought the mountains were collapsing. That's not helpful. Trying to get to the other realms. Without a steady boat, there isn't much you can. Wait, I take that back. Well, one of the elders who recently started talking a little mentioned something. Apparently back in the day, there used to be a way to get through Forland Mountains. Not anymore. What could it have been? Trying to find a way out to the other realms. Can't say I've ever heard about anything. If we knew about anything like that, we wouldn't have had to hunker down in this them.
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
We should be able to cook here.
Oh, the big empty area. That makes sense.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Now you see what I can do!
You'll soon see about that.
It's over! Okay, here I go.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Huh. Tunnel. No, I wasn't there before.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out. Like our old weapons we're not using anymore.
Well, they told me to stop hoarding
They
stuff.
must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure, filled with memories. Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
No skit.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually.
I do
I'm
like,
guessing
you know,
knew
these
how to
Venmo
fight before
cutscenes,
you
and
met
like
the
you can
Crimson
skip them.
Crows, right?
The only issue is they do
I
kind of
used to be a
break
soldier who
up
served a
the
Ganon
flow
master.
of things sometimes, I feel
I
like.
never saw the
Because
guy's
most of these
face,
conversations
but I still
are
fought for him because he was my
pretty
employer.
offbeat from what the
Looking
current
back,
plot
it
is,
wasn't
you know?
all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
Just notice my head's top of my head's getting cut off. Just a second. Fix it. There we go. That should be good. Oh, smoke. Just a second, I need to send this example to the artist. There we go. Sorry about that. I had to take care of that real quick. As I mentioned before, the work on the next chapter of the webcomic has been started, so I've been getting some examples on some of the artwork from Biku, so I just need to keep an eye on those to so I can give some
This place is rather
direction,
gloomy.
I
Why
guess.
don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Oh. Thought maybe I could get around them.
Can't get out of this! I'll take you all off! I'm not done!
Jeez.
Simeon Cat, I shall heal you where you stand! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction light.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Okay, well, they are horny on me.
You're finished!
Shit.
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed. and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
I'm glad someone notices that weird shit's going on.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Soaring blood! Enough done! I can shatter any steel!
A wailing banshee of
Soaring light sphere!
Flying free! What if they just sit still?
Seon, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Illuminate the dark. You got company.
Dragon swarm!
Holy land. Now for something
Might
Dragon blade. Heaven and earth. Flame. Reload.
Raining
A
slash!
wailing banshee of lightning.
Here I come! It's
My
over!
savior. Dance in the wind. In here.
Take this!
Let's get you all up to work.
You're mine! It's over! Raining swarm!
Hear me. Flame of
Sword Rain
fury.
Alpha! And Dragon swarm!
Whoa. Hey. I'm
Here I come!
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself
Ready to
finished!
show that one.
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting. It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Voron really did? Seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
Retreat if you know what's good for you. I shall ensure you survive this.
This one's mine.
It's over!
I'm ready!
Got flyers!
This one's got your name on it.
Action to action. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go. They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Manuel!
Now, I'm not scared. Astral energy. Full throttle.
Here I come!
Elusive deity.
Be still!
Eating pile
Gale
driver.
force.
Soaring light sphere!
Elusive deity.
Devastation!
Supernova. Raging
You're
cascade.
mine!
In here.
Elusive deity. Stand
This'll
back.
come in handy.
I'll trip it up.
We managed to pull through.
Is it just me, or is anyone else peckish?
They're surrounding us.
Take this.
A chain between heaven and earth. Split. A lightning stream. Glacial shield. Your wings won't save you from me.
Be still! Soaring light sphere!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Leave the enemy's arc to me.
Soaring light sphere!
No complaints here.
Take this!
And again.
You're finished!
Mega ray.
Crush!
What is the wind?
Thank you.
Mega ray.
Try harder! Now!
Prime to the
You're
right.
mine!
Together.
You're finished!
Hear me. Flame
Soaring light sphere!
Glacial spear.
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right! No time to hold back! Here I come! You're finished! You picked the wrong fight! No escape!
Illuminate the healing circle. Holy glimmer.
Why'd you heal me?
Stop you dying?
You're mine! Double leech! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a fine...
Step back. This one's all law.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks
Hamburger
like this
recipe.
is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Dance in the wind!
They
In
come.
the sky,
I
it's
shall provide
mine.
assistance.
Sword Rain Alpha! Dazzle! Elusive Deity! Rising Focus! Fluid Kick! Be still!
You fight better at a distance.
The further away, the better. You and I both.
Lunar Corruption! Take this! You're finished! Ignite! Resonate with the earth!
Do it! That's
Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
On your way!
Certainly not.
Lightning Rush! Air Pressure! You're finished! Soaring Light Spear! Tear! Devastation! It's over! Take this!
Sealed.
You're mine! You're finished!
Between heaven and earth.
My turn!
This one's mine.
Divine!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go. The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
One Piece dress, and I'm Sapphire's mysterious gems capable of protecting the wearer from astral arts that would otherwise harm them. Oh, there's more stuff here.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Take this!
Here I come! You're finished! Come one, come all! Blow away!
Take this!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Oh shit, I killed them all with one blow. Damn,
With your flames and my technique,
really did it to
We're
him.
stronger together than we are apart.
Is it a trap? Guess not.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. There!
this one's all mine!
Eagle Ray!
Tear! Damn it! Burn! Take this! It's over!
No more playing nice! A new lease
Take
on
this!
life! I'm out of ammo!
Soaring Light Spear! Tear!
Now I can let me.
Here I come! You're finished! Soaring Light Spear! Tear!
Sorry,
Here I come!
I didn't want to put you out.
What our friends for, we can't depend on them.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
You're mine!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Radiant Slash!
Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
Punch the wall.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
See what we got. It's shit.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Dohalim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
I mean, should we take a boat here initially?
So
We're walking all the
Shion's
way?
thorns are dark astral energy.
Where do you do that?
Rinwell. Are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Alright, just a second. I need to go check on stuff in the kitchen. Stuff's beeping at me. And I'm back. Got some chicken cooking in the kitchen. It's looking good. Cooking up with that sous vide, so I don't really have to sit and watch it either.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not
It's
entirely
almost
sure,
like there are four
but it seemed
more
like those lights
bosses,
may have
each
all been
associated with a
elements of
different
astral
element.
energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
And no, it very
If that
obviously
red
clearly
woman has
is.
anything to do with the
I
wedge,
feel like that should never have
then
been a
what could
question.
that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelegion.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
So, like, was she actually at those other locations and I just didn't notice her? Like, they intentionally made her presence on the screen, like, very, like, minuscule? So, like, you couldn't really notice her? Or was she just not on the screen at all and up until Pelagia? And then... and now they're using that sort of like a word. They couldn't see them. Player, you couldn't see them either. Or like, I just legit not notice it because, you know... I mean, her design did not just, you know, make her quite as striking as all these other very, you know... I mean, look at how this guy's dressed. You noticed this guy on screen. Screen. Regardless, I'd say if the intention was to make her not noticed, I mean...
In a bind?
they certainly did a good job of it.
Where are you going?
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Be still! Got fire!
I got this! Let him mark me!
How art to being interrupted.
You're finished!
Raging captivity!
Freeze Lancer! Dragon the wind! Now! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will.
One-liners. Was that one line? Would it not be one-liners since we took for it?
An opponent like this should be easy. Soaring light spear! Hurricane thrust! Here I come! It's over!
Take this!
Dazzle! Soaring light spear! Down in the wind! You're mine!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
A merry distraction.
Not
There's
here!
still more to go.
It's over! Soaring light spear! Tear! You're mine!
Now, it's over. Astral energy, full throttle!
Flame.
Those astral arts of yours are pretty impressive.
Thanks. You're full of surprises yourself.
With the plants.
Hi, Hoodle. Where are you going?
Raising you apart! Burn in hell! You're finished!
Here, let me help.
Dazzle!
You caught me in this stuff.
Flying freak! Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. A wailing body of lightning.
Sword Rain Alpha! We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right, no time to hold back.
I never miss.
You're mine! Meanwhile, Light Burst forth!
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around.
Here I come! Be still! Devastation! Rising rocket!
Now, look, get toasty.
Burn strike!
My fists are crushing it out there!
It's fun. Note that great ways elemental defense when used. The extreme power in the brand cells. Elemental defense. I don't know if I boost his. If I may. No, actually, not partially. Because I was thinking, like, if I boost his, maybe I'll protect him from like burn damage from his like charged up attacks. But
It
I
sure got cold all
think
of
those are
sudden
more just
after
a
we passed
static
the peak.
decrease to the health for it, not so much like actual
La.
like, damage value.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Yeah, one was back to there. Well, also, she didn't actually let know she was just there when we met up with them.
Right, here we go!
I guess not really lost him either. He ran away to there. So no one in this group is actually from that area. Snowy place.
Airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Now, astral energy.
Say no more!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Do we like bottles? Well, that means we got a boss fight up ahead. Reckon it does. Should be back, so not super great on equipment at the moment.
I'll take you all on! Take this! Lightning thrust! Soaring light spear! Devastation! Sword Rain
A
Alpha!
wailing banshee of lightning. Hear my call. Sealed. Red.
Here I come! It's over!
Let the marksman handle this. I never miss. Raging cascade.
You're finished!
Get on here with me now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
Annihilation. Impressive as always.
Here I hope that wasn't true.
No, I mean you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Sword! Lightning Thrust! Hurricane Thrust! You're mine! It's over! I'm ready!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had. Little help! I never miss. This one's mine. Sweet now.
Bloody hell! Burn in hell! It's over! Soaring light spear! Hurricane thrust! Devastation! Rising falcon!
Water, here's the call. Wind astral energy. You're finished. Heaven and earth.
Take this! Tornado Alpha! Dragon Force!
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels...
Gotta break through!
Where are you going? If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Come
In a
on,
bind.
come on!
Pain between heaven and
Take
earth.
this! It's
A
over!
wailing piercing lightning. Crescent shot. Divide.
First enemy.
Where are you going? Who wants to die? Do it!
It's
Jocelyn!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Denison! You don't mess around.
Tom! You're mine!
Certainly not. Thanks, Shield.
Be careful not to overdo it.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Elusive Be still!
Come
Soaring
forward!
light spear!
Holy Lance!
Hurricane I'm ready! Take this!
A wailing banshee of lightning! I think I'm getting stronger.
Oh, it was on foot. Go line step by please. Okay, yeah, same description as the One Piece. Oh, frozen valley. And here we are again. Oh yeah, the bridge we couldn't cross before. So I guess now we're going to be going back to all these areas of the map that were like blocked off by something impassable. That, of course, the game I kind of forgot about it.
We made it to Cyslodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be alright.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh shit, they're kind of raising death flags. Just gonna go die. That's not like they're raising some flags. Concern. Okay, I thought I said something. Limon.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Harros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah, now we can focus on finding a ship.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it.
I'm a kayak out there.
Thanks to
Because I've been
Bregan,
kayaking.
seems like Ganeth Harros should be in good
pretty
hands
fun.
at least.
As long as
I
you,
wonder
you know,
who they'll send to look after
go on a
things.
place where the water doesn't
It'll be
suck.
someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like that. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
What if it'll let me fast travel now? Looks like it will. And we got lots of new side quests, it seems. No, and of course the wharf is, wow, lots of new side quests.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Crimson hairpin, silver hairpin, dark blue hairpin, night guardsman armor, aquatic guardsman armor, Ikaris festive attire, Ikaris morning attire, lots of new
Looks
stuff.
like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Danon Owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Danon Owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Xion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hootle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
Hoot. Can I like that? Oh, okay. I was hoping for. Meh. I just got like the standard one. I don't know, I kind of like her white armor. Alrighty. Alright, so tell you what, I think for now, that'll do it for today. Like I said, plan is tomorrow trying to do a bit of an early stream, and then we'll do the collab stream later on that day. So in the interest of that, I'll go ahead and end this one here. Let's stop. Actually, no, this is about the usual time. I mean, as far as like our shorter ones go. But yeah, so that'll do it for today. Clearly, much more of this game left than I had initially thought. So, but yeah. So hope you guys will enjoy some more of this. I so am. So tomorrow we'll do kind of a chill morning stream. You know, we'll just do a game we kind of just hang out with, you know, something like Minecraft probably, is the plan at the moment. And then later on we'll be doing the crab game collab, and then Friday we'll probably be doing Library of Ruina. Wednesday we will possibly try to squeeze another stream. If we do a stream that day, it probably won't be any of those. It'll just be something just kind of casual. Just hang out with casual. But yeah, that is the plan as it is now. So yeah. For now though, thank you guys again for watching. Hope you had fun. And for now, I just wish you all a good night and safe travels. But before we head out though, why don't we see if we got any of our friends online? See if there's anyone we can raid. Because I tend to forget to do that. Is anyone online? Who's online? Ray's online. Yeah, let's go get Ray. Alright, so yeah, so as I said, thank you guys for hanging out, and hope you had a good time, and wish you all a good night, safe travels. Bye.